Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Angela, and I'm here today to talk to you about the bracelet that I have been working on for some time. I've had different incarnations of this bracelet that I have shared, and I finally got it to a place where I think I can share it again. It's kind of a work in progress and probably always will be, which is my daughter's themed bracelet. So basically this bracelet is really around my two children. And so the left half of the bracelet here is about my oldest daughter, and the right half of my bracelet is about my younger daughter. And just to share a little bit about the color theme of this bracelet, this is blue and this half is pink. And I did that intentionally because I have a reason. So my daughters are about 5 years apart from one another, and my oldest daughter is very into kind of being a loner and kind of spends a lot of time in her room and is kind of a little bit more introverted, and my younger daughter is a little bit more extroverted, likes to hang out with friends, likes to be a star on on her plays, and she likes to also do a lot of stuff with show choir. So the two of them have very different personalities, and being they're 5 years apart, they've never really had to share a school, which also kept them as close sisters. And the reason that I went half pink and half blue is because they've always kind of compared themselves to Frozen, which is Elsa as the older sister and Anna as the younger, which, if you think about the personalities of these two characters from the movie, it's very fitting for my older daughter and my younger daughter, because Elsa's sort of the kind of loner, quiet, don't let them in, and Anna's all about, she can't wait for everybody to come and party with her. So that's kind of in a nutshell my two daughters. So I went with the blue being Elsa and the pink being Anna, and the blue being my older daughter and the pink being my younger. The other thing is I actually have a video clip I'm going to insert here.
Are those the grapes?
That is my two daughters. My oldest getting her hair braided by my youngest as she sang a little rendition of Frozen. That was from 2016 when we went to Disney, and they're wearing shirts in that scene. My oldest daughter's wearing one that says I'm her Elsa, and the younger daughter's wearing one that says I'm her Anna. And I thought that was a really fitting color scheme to go with on my bracelet. So that's why it's done in half pink, half blue. The other reason I also have in the center here is the little Dumbo charm, which represents both my daughters, so it kind of splits it down the middle for them. So let's start on the actual charms here, and as we go along, I'm going to insert little photos that kind of explain my daughters' different reasons for them. I do have it on the a 20 centimeter clasp with the 14 karat gold. And the first charm that I have here is an Eerie symbol charm. Now this is not a Pandora charm, although it does look an awful lot like an Essence. But yes, it is on a Moments bracelet. I found this on eBay. I was looking for an Aries charm, and I found this one, and I didn't realize it was a copy of a Essence bead into a Moment style one. And I bought it because I don't collect Essence collections, so I didn't know that until after I was watching some videos and I found out it was, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, I have that, but it's a Moments charm. And I realized that yeah, there was a copy of that, but I still love it and I keep it on the bracelet. The next charm I have here is this adorable Marcasite Charm. I also got this off of eBay. This is also not a Pandora charm. This one represents my daughter's love of Harley Quinn and the Joker. She's a huge fan, and they oftentimes are depicted with masks in the comic books, and Harley Quinn always wears a little mask around her eyes, so that is what that represents. And I will insert a picture of her massive collection. And that right there is her massive collection of Harley Quinn and Joker. And then I have a blue Verano here on this side of the bracelet to add a little pop of blue and to represent that frozen Elsa feeling. Then I have a gift charm here, which represents my daughter's love of giving gifts. She's always giving me little gifts. The most recent one she got me is this adorable like magazine cover of Sleeping Beauty, which is like hanging in my room. It's like a poster, not a poster, it's kind of like a canvas poster combo. And I'll insert a picture of that here. The next charm that I have here is a cat charm, which has little cutouts. This is also an unbranded charm, not Pandora, but it does have a good representation. My daughter is an absolute diehard cat fan. She's probably the most cat fan person I know. And I'm going to insert a picture of my little cat you've met before, Philly, hanging out on the back of my dog. Cute, huh? All right, the next charm we have here is the butterfly Verano with the blue, and I have this because my daughter does artwork with butterflies, and this is something that she has all throughout her room, and I'll insert a picture of that here. Neat, huh? She's pretty talented. Then we have Angel Pudding Pie is her nickname, and so I use this angel wing to represent her Angel Pudding Pie nickname. Next charm is also another unbranded charm, which is a rose charm. It's a clip that actually is stylized very much like the pink rose garden clip, but it's done in a blue enamel from an unbranded company. And I thought this was really cool because I kind of came across it by accident. I was looking for blue rose charms for my daughter, my oldest daughter's. I put together a Alice in Wonderland bracelet, and I stumbled across this, and she wore it on her bracelet for a brief period of time, and she doesn't really care to wear Pandora charm bracelets, and so she gifted this back to me. So I thought it would be fitting to put on her side of the bracelet. The next one here is a Disney Parks castle charm with the glitter in it from the 60th anniversary. I mean, some of this is rubbed off pretty bad because it's old. But I got this to represent the castle that my daughter painted me. It's a funny story. She painted this whole castle, and I loved it. And then I'd seen her working on it, and then she decided she didn't like it, wasn't good enough. And it's an abstract castle, so keep that in mind when you see the picture here in a minute. But she painted over it because she was mad about it, and I said, "Why did you do that? I loved it so much. I'm devastated that you did that." And then she dug it back out. She'd thrown paint all over it and just completely destroyed it. She dug it back out and then removed the paint and kind of fixed it up and gave it back to me. And I just was so happy because I just love castles. I love anything Disney. And the fact that she did this sort of abstract it's very abstract art piece with the castle, and I just love it. And I can't get quite the whole picture to show, but I'll show you majority of the picture here. And that's pretty cool. I really like that painting. I like abstract art, and my daughter's really good at doing that. Then this is the Meridian Hearts with the blue to represent the fact that she is a March baby. And then I have the blue teddy bear charm over here. I actually got this used off of eBay for a steal of a deal, and it is I just shined it up, and it's in great condition. Really cute charm. And then I have the center of it all is Dumbo, because of the baby mine scene. Both of these two wonderful children are my baby mine. They're not such children anymore, but they are now immortalized with the Dumbo on here. And then I have the other side of the bracelet, which is my youngest daughter's side of the bracelet. And I also have a pink teddy bear over here for her side of the bracelet. And then I have the blush Radiant Heart, which is representative of her being a June baby, which I think this looks a little bit like Alexandrite. And then I added the pink castle because my daughter went to Disney World to Cinderella's to have dinner with all the princesses. And when we went, she dressed up in this adorable pink little outfit when we went to the castle. So I thought the pink castle would fit very well on this bracelet to represent that. I'll insert that picture here. So sweet. She was such a little baby back then. So young. She's 16 now. So that's a pretty old picture. And I have the Sweet Sentiment baby pink bows here. My daughter absolutely loves this color of pink, this sort of creamy buttery pink. It's really soft and subtle. And she also is a really huge fan of sentimental things. So she's a pretty big sentimental person. And I have the My Princess crown, which represents the fact that my daughter is called Princess. My youngest one, my oldest one is Angel Puddin' Pie, and my youngest one is Princess. And then I have the wings in the purple and pink version. This butterfly one. I think it's called Butterfly Kisses. I don't remember for sure. But this one represents the fact that she has sung different wing-related songs throughout her journey as in show choir. And one of them was like, take these wings, Broken Wings, I think is what it's called, from back in the 80s. And then also Little Mix's Wings as well. So a couple of different songs. So I'll insert a picture of that now. And she's got her hands in the air. And then I have a Hope Charm, which actually represents the fact that she was this lead role in Urinetown here, and she played the character Hope. So I'll insert a picture of her with the cast. She's in the center here. It's kind of funny, isn't it, that she's like all tied up in ropes and has a gag. It's a little off-putting, but it was part for the play. The next charm is the Oriental Fan, which represents when my daughter starred as Mulan. I don't have any pictures of her actually in the play for this one, but I do have a shot of her after the play striking a pose for me. Isn't that cute? She's really kicking her leg there. I kind of blurred out the background so and people who didn't give permission aren't viewable in the photo, but you can kind of see her striking her best pose. She's definitely a lover, not a fighter, with that actual pose she did there. And then the next one is another Verano, a pink one this time to represent the pink for her side of the bracelet. And then I have a shoe charm, which represents when she played Still Life of Iris, because for a portion of Still Life with Iris, the one character wears one shoe for a while. The main character does, because there's only one perfect shoe, and it's about everything, the best of everything. And so she kind of walks around on the stage, kind of off and on, like kind of like that half kilter of wearing one shoe. Pretty funny. But I don't have a photo of the actual scene, but I do have a photo of her. She's kind of glared out and under the lights, but you can see her on stage doing her thing. Then the final one I have here is a star charm, which is a clip which prevents all my charms from falling off, but also represents the fact that my daughter is a little bit of a star with her starring roles. She also did a one of the Heathers in the Heather play in the juniors version for high schoolers. She played the Heather that wears green. I can never remember the difference between the different Heathers, but she wears the one that has the green jacket, the mean one. Well, I think they're all kind of mean, but not the dumb one and not the leader, so the mean one. Anyway, so she played those, and she's planning on going to a school that will support her for her love of arts and plays. When she graduates, she's going to be a senior next year, and she's looking to start in the, or go into the Disney college program, because she loves doing Disney related things so much, and has kind of been a dream for her for a long time. So fingers crossed she'll get into the Disney college program and get to maybe even be a face character, which would be her dream. So thank you guys so much for watching. I just love making videos about my family related charms because they're my favorites to watch as well. So if you have a family related bracelet, whether it's your kids or your just regular family, I would love to see it. I watch those videos from people who've posted them already so many times because I just love seeing different charms about people's family and getting the opportunity to kind of get a little insight into how people create a meaning behind a charm. Because sometimes, we have to get a little creative because it isn't always so obvious. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? It's free for you, and it helps me out, and I can keep giving you great content so I know people are watching. And then if you are enjoying my videos, please hit the notification bell because I am pretty random at my uploads, and if you do want to know when I put a video out, that's the best way to know. Right now it's been a little tough with my work schedule, and I am trying to put a little bit more time into my videos and edit them and add music and make things look a little bit better. So my notifications will help you know when I have done another video, so that so it's not so random. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.